Stetson. I'm Allison Tankersley.
And I'm Daniela Hankey. Thank you for joining us for WHNN News Hour at 4.
This evening, we start off by urging students to be aware of their surroundings. Within the last week, there have been multiple incidents within the DeLand community that have involved a DeLand police presence.
This is very true, Allison. Just a few days ago, officers were called to a local DeLand law office where there had been reports of a man shooting a gun. By the time officers arrived on scene, the man had already fled in his vehicle, leading them on a high-speed chase down International Speedway Boulevard. The chase ended near Old Daytona Road, where the man had already crashed into another vehicle and began pointing his gun at officers. Witnesses report that after about a 2-minute dialogue with the man asking him to drop his weapons, officers finally had to shoot and kill the man.
Stetson's public safety urges students to always be aware of their surroundings and never take action into their own hands. If you see anything suspicious, you are advised to report it to public safety, call 911 in case of an emergency, or in the case of a non-emergency, call DeLand Police at 386-626-7400.
Also, remember that you can always download the Stetson Public Safety app free of charge.
In campus news, earlier this week, I stopped by the stand-up protest at Holler Fountain last week and spoke with some of the protesters. Here's what they have to say.
Hi, I'm Allison Tankersley, and I'm coming to you from WHNN, where we're standing live in front of the protests going on behind me of students affected or standing together in the ripping down of signs for the LGBTQ community's Pride Week, as well as vandalism on bathroom doors for gender-neutral bathrooms. And so they're coming together and going to do a protest today. So let's see what happens.
Students and faculty gather around the fountain today, displaying a peaceful protest in response to vandalism crimes that occurred on campus earlier this week. Organized by the Kaleidoscope Club and Student Government's Multicultural Department, this protest is to raise awareness to the Pride Week posters torn up in academic buildings, as well as the defacing of Black History Month posters in dorm buildings. Speakers at this event include Kaleidoscope Club President Dana Matos, SGA Representative Vanessa Pettin, and University President Dr. Wendy Libby.
So I'm here to remind you and to tell you that for Stetson University, we are 100% clearly and unambiguously behind everyone in this community, behind our LGBTQ plus comrades, behind people regardless of their class and socioeconomic status, behind people who have all kinds of political affiliations, different races and religions, or from different countries. We're behind treating everyone with respect and civility.
Attendees of this peaceful protest hope to remind the Stetson community that Stetson University values inclusiveness and respect among all of its members.
So this is kind of a statement like, you can take down our posters, but what you're going to get inside of a poster is the entirety of this group coming and standing in front of you instead.
We have these events so that we can educate people who don't understand what it's truly about to have the all-gender bathroom signs, what it's about to have our Pride Week and our signs up on the wall. I think it's a matter of education and spreading our message to people who don't understand.
I hope that the Stetson community feels more welcome. I hope that the allies feel like they can step out and be a voice of what we should be, because that's the point of being an ally. It's not to have it as a title, it's to go forward and to make change.
I'm Allison Tankersley reporting to you at WHNN when it happens.
Thanks, Allison. Now we'll take it outside to Chief Weather Forecaster Rhiannon Boyer for the weather. What's it looking like out there, Rhiannon?
Good afternoon, Stetson. Thank you for tuning in this Tuesday to find out more about your weather. As we can see these past few days and this past week, it has just been beautiful outside. A lot of sun, some nice heat, good beach days, good river days. Now for the rest of today, we can see still sun, some clouds there, but not rain clouds. And tonight we see a low of 58 with about a 10% chance of rain, just because of that humidity that we can kind of feel. Tune in later to find out the rest of the week's weather. Thank you.
Thanks, Rhiannon. On to international news. A recent attack in London has left 5 dead and 40 injured. On the afternoon of March 22nd, a car sped down Westminster Bridge near the House of Parliament, killing at least 2 people and injuring many more. The car then crashed into the railings outside the House of Parliament, where the driver then proceeded to jump out of the car, wielding a knife and running toward Parliament.
An unarmed police officer was attacked by this individual and killed on the scene. The attacker was then stopped and killed by surrounding armed officers. Cities around the world are paying tribute to the innocent lives lost due to this terrible attack. Prime Minister May stated, quote, "We will all move forward together, never giving in to terror and never allowing the voices of hate and evil to drive us apart."
Coming up after the break, Rhiannon has your local forecast.
Rest of the week's weather. We're still going to see some sun this Wednesday and Thursday, but come Friday we have an 80% chance of rain. Wednesday and Thursday though, the highs are going to be in the upper 80s, about 88, 89. Still, like I said before, great beach days if you get out of class early. On Friday there is that chance of rain though, but then come Saturday we see more sunshine and more heat again, and to Sunday where we can see a little bit of clouds and less sun, but go out on Saturday. It sounds like a good day. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Rhiannon. There will be a blood drive here on campus on Wednesday for the Sprint 2017 blood drive. It will take place outside the Cub from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. Are you excited for graduation?
I am excited for graduation and the upcoming events. As the school year is coming to an end, remember to use all those Hatter Bucks. Stop by the C-store or use them at Einstein's or Johnny Rockets. Also, you can always use your Hatter Bucks to order a pizza from Papa John's or Domino's.
When we come back after the break, Aubriana and DJ will tell you everything you need to know about Stetson sports. Now we'll kick it over to WHNN Sports with Aubriana and DJ.
The women's basketball team wrapped up their season in the A-Sun tournament 2 Sundays ago, and it was not exactly the result they hoped for, as they lost a heartbreaker to Florida Gulf Coast by a score of 77-70. The Hatters were led by Brianthi Saunders, who finished with 23 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 steals. Following Saunders were Brittany Chambers with 15 points and Brianna Bay with 12. While they did not receive a bid to the NCAA tournament, the Hatters will finish up their season in the Women's National Invitational Tournament.
In softball news, the Hatters split a Friday doubleheader against Bucknell last weekend. In the first game of the day, the Hatters won by a score of 4-3. Brooke Hudo started and finished the game on the mound for Stetson as she went 7 innings, striking out 1 while allowing 3 runs on 6 hits and a walk. Tori Perkins started the second game of the day as she threw 5.1 innings, allowing 4 runs on 8 hits and a walk while not managing a strikeout. Brooke Hudo came in and finished the game throwing 1.2 innings, allowing 1 run on 3 hits. The Hatters' only 2 runs in the 5-2 loss came on a Jazz Vasquez 2-run home run in the 6th. Alrighty, so today I'm going to introduce you to our floor director for tonight and also our camera operator, Aubriana. We actually have the same name.
That's crazy. I love that so much.
So for this week, we're actually going to do our favorite throwback song. Who wants to start?
I really liked Bananas by Gwen Stefani because, you know, that's how everyone learned how to spell that word.
This is Bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
That's a great song.
Yeah, I really liked it.
I go with Anything by Blink-182.
All the
Small things. For mine, I'm going to have to go with Nobody's Perfect by Hannah Montana.
That's my favorite one. Nobody's perfect. I gotta work it again and again till I get it right.
That was a good harmony there, guys.
That was.
What about you? What's your favorite song?
That was my same thing.
one?
Yep.
Perfect.
Anything by Hannah Montana, pretty much.
Nice.
What's yours?
Probably throwing it back further than you guys, but probably Cherry Pie by Warrant.
Oh, you're going to have to sound
She's my cherry pie. That was a good one too.
Well, that'll do it for this week for WHNN News Hour at 4.